Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. Actually, you may have been in the channel, but you couldn't find me. That's because I almost died. So, welcome back to the channel. It's been a crazy year for me. About over a year ago, I got sick. I was sick for about a month, and doctors thought I just had the flu, and so I kept going to the doctor. And after about a month of that, um, I got so weak. I didn't want to eat, drink any water. Um, couldn't get off the couch. Was super, super weak. Lost a ton of weight, and my wife and I decided it's probably time to go to the ER. So we went to the ER, and that night I literally almost died. It turned out my kidneys had shut down. My liver was shutting down. My lungs were shutting down to some degree. My right lung had collapsed, and my heart was stressed out because all my organs were not working. And in fact, at one point, the doctors thought I was having a heart attack. And after heart catheterization, I figured out my heart was good and my arteries were good. But they did figure out that I had some massive problems, and they didn't know what. In fact, I set the record for the highest white blood cell count at that ER um, to date, since someone's beat me. But hey, that's a record that I had for a short period of time. They first thought maybe it was leukemia. They didn't know what it was. And after some tests, including a kidney biopsy, they figured out I have something called Wegener's disease, which is a pretty rare autoimmune disorder that, left unchecked, will kill you. And I've had a lot of people try to explain to me exactly what it does. And I'm not a doctor, I'm an accountant. But what the doctors basically told me was that it causes your lymphocytes or your B cells to create antibodies that attack you instead of attacking what they're supposed to attack, disease and bad things. And those antibodies then attack your liver, your kidneys, and your respiratory system. So thankfully, after about 9.5 weeks in the hospital, for a while there, didn't know if my kidneys would ever work again. I was on dialysis, constant dialysis for a period of time, regular dialysis. The kidneys came back, they started working. They ran me through this regimen for this Wegener's disease, which included medication, plasmapheresis, where they take your blood out, spin it, take the plasma out, put brand new type plasma back in, and try to basically get those antibodies out of your system. And the drug that they give you, which is kind of in the family of chemo drugs, but it's not a chemo drug, but it kills off all your lymphocytes, so that way your lymphocytes can't create bad antibodies. 9.5 weeks after that, I got out of the hospital. I was way lighter. Gained it back, as you can see. And it's been a year since then. I'm recovering, getting stronger. I was off work for probably 6 months. Thankfully, a partner at a firm. My other partners were amazing. They told me throughout the whole process, don't worry about it. We got it. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of your clients. They finished off tax season, which, as you may not know, October 15th is the final extended due date for individual returns. So they finished that off. They finished off the corporate season. And I was finally able to get back January of the following year, so July to January. Since then, I've been on a road to just trying to decide how to handle this. I've had to be in hospital twice. I've had a blood clot at one point, and I had to get that taken care of. They're not sure why. And to get this drug that I have to get to kill off those lymphocytes. Um, but I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm finally off most of the drugs. A lot of the drugs caused me to gain all my weight back, which I'm working on trying to take that off again and get back down to actually better than I was before, because it felt good to be down in the 250s and 240s. So I hope to do that. My family and friends have been amazing throughout this whole process. One thing I tell people is, I don't know if you've ever wondered, at my funeral, who would show up? Would anybody show up? Would anybody care? Would I have like 5 people there or a bunch of people? And this process allowed me to see how many people really value me, care about me, be it coworkers who reached out to me, friends who came and visited me. At one point, I was in San Francisco, and that's about 3 hours away from where we live. They came and visited me down there. It was just amazing to see that you mean something to somebody else and that you make a difference in this world, and people care about you, which was, out of the whole process, probably the best thing other than being back, getting closer to my faith. Got back into reading the Bible and doing Bible studies and focusing on my relationship with God, which I had not been doing. And it brought me closer to my wife, too. She and my daughter and my granddaughter were there with me most of the time, visiting me in the hospital, spending time with me in the hospital. My mom and dad, who are 84 and 80, drove to San Francisco many times, spent the night in hotels, and visited me for days on end. I had an amazing support network that were rooting for me and wanted me to get better, and I am. Um, as long as I keep on this regimen, eventually I'm told it's a self-correcting disease, and the body will heal itself after a number of years, and that's awesome because it used to be a pretty good death rate for people who had this thing before they figured out how to handle it. So I just want to do a quick video to show you that I'm alive still. Middle East Tesla is not dead. The rumors, I think as Mark Twain said, the rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated. I am not dead. My kids have been joking around. The Middle East Tesla must be dead because we haven't seen a video forever. So here's another video, and I will be back with more. I'm going to hope to post as often as I can. I don't know if I'll post every week, but I'm going to post as often as I can. I've got a lot of things I want to post about, I've been thinking about. I don't have a Cybertruck. I have a friend who's going to get a Cyberbeast. When he does, I hope to videotape that. And I hope to get this sucker, this Model Y, paid off soon, so it can become my car and get my wife a new Model X. We've been looking at those, and we're thinking about getting one of those in the near future. So some things coming down the road on the channel. If you've got things you want to see a video about, if you have questions about me and what happened and where I've been, just leave a comment down below. I appreciate if you like and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. I haven't done it so long, I don't even remember. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.